Hello guys, welcome back to the first video on the channel. This is a Soviet channel where we're going to talk a lot about the USSR, the Soviet Union. And in this first episode, it's going to be very basic. The modern day countries that were once in it, and some countries that could have also been in it, and land they took away from other countries, and are still part of now USSR countries, even to this day in 2023. So let's start off with the 15 countries that were part of the USSR. We have the most western being Ukraine, and going north we have Belarus, Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, and we have Russia with Kaliningrad Oblast, and Moldova there in Europe, or even Georgia, Armenia, Azerbaijan. So that wraps up Europe. And Asia, it's Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Tajikistan, and Kyrgyzstan. So those are the 15 countries that were once part of the Soviet Union. Which countries did they take away land from? Not including, of course, the countries that are in the modern-day Soviet Union. They took land away from Romania. Moldova, of course, in World War II, was part of actual Romania, until the Soviet Union just kind of took Moldova from Romania. And now one of the breakaway regions of Moldova, Transnistria, is really in favor of the USSR. Even having a hammer and sickle on their flag, you could go check. Still in 2023, they have it. They took away from what was then Czechoslovakia, with a little bit of land which they gave to Ukraine, and Ukraine still has that land to this day. It would be fun if it was Chernobyl, but it's not Chernobyl. And they also took what is now Kaliningrad from, at the time, Nazi Germany. I think it was called Königsberg before that. And yeah, they've had lots and lots of wars. The Soviet Union. They even tried to invade Finland, but troops were just kicked back out. And now that Finland's joined NATO, Russia is they're kind of screwed right now. And then another interesting one is Mongolia. Now, the Soviet Union basically bribed China to recognize Mongolia's independence from China, but then of course they believe that Mongolia is now a country, and Mongolia wanted to join the Soviet Union. Why is that? I have no clue. I forgot. Talking about all these countries here. Yeah, Mongolia wanted to join the Soviet Union. But the Soviet Union was like, no. Why did they say no? Well, the Soviet Union thought that taking Mongolia would mean that China would think that the Soviet Union wants to make China thinned their army with their borders or something like that. So they didn't annex Mongolia, although I kind of wish they did, low-key. I mean, it would be an easy 16th country into the Soviet Union. Yeah. So, there it is. All countries formerly part of the USSR. They also, I forgot to mention this, they also tried to invade Afghanistan, but like every other country trying to invade Afghanistan, it failed more than my math test. So, well, that's it for today, Soviets. We'll see you in the second Soviet video on the channel.